Okie dokes. Right. I decided to go back to this one for a couple of reasons. The main one being, it's on my random to-do list. Unfortunately, there is no way I'm gonna get the random to-do list achievement today, but I thought give it another stream. Some people missed the last one. See how we get, whether we want to do another stream. Sorry, I'm only laughing because the dog downstairs barks every single time the doorbell rings or someone's in the corridor. The way downstairs were fumbling with the door, it sounded like the dog was so excited that they were coming in the door that it wasn't letting them in the door. You can't really tell much from just sound, but that's why I was laughing, in case anyone was wondering. I'm having a weird week. So we are just gonna, do some cute goodness stuff. It was requested, well, I decided that I would do this game again on stream, and Dan was like, are you going to do this game again on stream because I missed it? And I'm like, yeah. So it all kind of works out. I've got the hiccups. So now I just need to find where I put the game. Excuse me. There we go. So I can load it up. And here's me. I'm shrinking. I'm not really shrinking. I'm kind of tired. I'm not kind of tired. It's weird. I almost want to go for like a run, but I don't run. You need to know more. Okay, so we got up to day 2. We did day 2. We accidentally died once. I can't remember if this is voiced or not. I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, we did not 4-star it. Mostly we're just gonna aim to complete another couple of days. I think, did I do this as a solo promo or let me just have a quick peek how long the VOD was. No, we did 2 hours 15, so I think we just did a short stream because I was tired. So tell you about the princess. Okay. Actually, I can continue my thing on stream, but I can also create other slots in case I wanted to try and go for. So would that spoil it? I don't know. Anyway, it says we're 25% done. Which makes sense because I think there's 8 levels. So far, the princess is being wooed by some dappy prince and a warrior princess.
In the morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the Sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes. Breaking news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43. A representative from the Small Rodent and Budgie Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Caladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
Hi. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if I said hi, Dan, but hi, Dan, hi, Leaky. Yeah, so we had listened to that before, but I figured, we would start.
Oh, look, another note.
It is voiced, thank God, because I'm tired. My voice is tired. Ah, okay. Lil, I'm off running an errand for Lieutenant Striker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the sprawl. So, this dad is not winning any awards for best dad. Considering he's making his little kid, who's like 8, or 12, I don't know. She's short. Do his job for him. He's also not the brightest of bunches, so he's got a gambling addiction. Really shouldn't have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favour and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. It's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
No, none of the ages in between. It's either 8 or 12. Okay, so the royal writ today. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrard, who is the namby-pamby prince, and Praetor Kargan of the Marvak Empire, who I believe is a warrior princess equivalent. They have ballet as a blood sport. I love it. Donate your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Today is the Goblin Tribal Cup semi-final between our brothers' beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Kaladar Lightning, the bastards. There's been a BS, Bank of the Sprawl, report regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the Guard Force, city officials are forbidden to participate in grey market sports betting. The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant, watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one, deploy the truth spray if necessary. Okay, so we should probably stock up on truth spray. So, this is Lil. We like our decoder ring. Let's give it a 50-50 chance. X-ray would probably be useful. The problem is we've only got so many of these gems unless we buy them. We'll not use the bullwhip or the metal detector today. But yeah, no, she said what her age was at one point, which is why I'm fairly certain it's either 8 or 12.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh.
Oh yeah, this guy, don't talk to him 3 times.
Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince
Lady
of
Marguerite.
the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Also, his country is horrible.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulphur mine were a complete success.
Case in point.
Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last.
I don't know why I called him namby-pamby. I think it was because his steward was namby-pamby. Maybe I'm going to go with flouncy.
No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying
That's
over
the perfect
spilt-
word. Foppish.
Well, there it is.
Foppish. That is a great word. Sure.
Glad things went well. Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic.
And Lil is the titular Lil Guardsman.
Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
You're not really endearing yourself to me, dude. He gets angry if we do it 3 times. I think we're fine with 2.
I've heard tell that the barbaric warmonger Praetor Kargan is my chief rival for the hand of your fair princess. Can't even find decent competition these days. The Marvarg are a loathsome bunch of butchers, killing each other over the tiniest infractions. Bump into someone in the checkout line, trial by combat. Accidentally sneeze on a sacred heirloom, trial by combat. Worst vacation of my life.
I mean, the checkout line one, no, but definitely sneezing on sacred heirlooms should be punishable by death. Sure, let's
I've
just
never been
go.
anywhere in the Marvog Empire, but it does sound pretty brutal from what I've heard.
Yes, ballet is a blood sport. I love that.
Oh, never go, my dear. Nothing in Marvard you can't find bigger,
I mean,
better,
that is a
and
good point.
shinier in Petrard.
Okay, so we've finished interrogating him. He gets pissy at us if we do 3, so we're just gonna let him through. Because we gotta trust that he's the dude.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
I said no last time. He got annoyed at me. I'm a guardsman, dude. Technically, I have the money, but I don't want to give it to him.
Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me?
Both. I'm gonna go with don't have it.
Not terribly surprising, lower class
But
working
I'm gonna lie.
Besides, look at this dump. I'm amazed you even have enough power to keep the lights on.
And if a person shows you who they are, believe them.
Never mind. I'll
He's obviously
find someone a
crafty,
bit
though, as
more
you
well-heeled
pointed out,
to
Dan.
help me.
If he's survived so many trials by combat. Okay. We got 3 stars. We did not get the 4th. I'm not going to get 4 stars the first time around on any of these. 4 stars is, do everything perfectly, use the right things, and, uncover the right conspiracies. I imagine if we'd have given him $5, we might have got 4 stars. I didn't like him. I didn't want to give him money. I could rewind. I have a time turner, a time machine, a time bracelet. Hello.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the sprawl. I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard.
Okay. Well, tell me
I was
something.
hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, and in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport.
I have to be naturally suspicious, which works well.
The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
Sure.
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a personal insurance policy.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have. Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
Yeah, you see, the only reason I want to be slightly suspicious is smuggling. There's a toolbox there. I don't really want to use any of my equipment. It feels silly to ring someone.
If I could have afforded to stay home, I would have. But they made me an offer I couldn't refuse, so to speak.
Okay, so I'm just going to talk to him more. He does sound
Was it a
genuine,
threat?
but,
A horse's head in your bed?
Nope, just a big heaping pile of money. The king and queen are desperate for the prince to secure the hand of Princess Desdemona.
we'll get some
The
gossip
future
instead.
prosperity of Petrard depends on it. To be frank, the whole kingdom is flat broke. This is their only chance to marry rich.
Are we rich?
I guess that explains the big deal everyone's making out of this whole let's marry the princess off thing. Shouldn't she have some kind of say in the matter?
Now that is something seriously worth considering.
Okay. Let's just get some more gossip.
If you happen to have anything that's broken down and needs a good once-over, just set me to it. I'm capable of working more magic with these 2 hands than the whole bloody guild of mages, I'll tell you that for free.
I don't think we have anything broken.
As a matter of fact, the jukebox at the Twisted Sisters Tavern has been on the fritz for ages
Oh,
now.
yeah! We've got to let him through. He's got to fix the jukebox.
Oddly enough, fixing fritzy jukeboxes is my specialty. I'll go there straight away and you'll be boogieing before you can sing a chorus of Hey Nani Nani.
But yes, I
I
think we
don't
trust him.
understand what any of that meant, but great.
Cool. Okay. We will trust that he's not smuggling anything. He's going to fix our jukebox for us. Because it was a very tiny, tiny toolbox.
I thank you for this respite for the evening.
It will
I'm
have an
certainly
effect
glad
on
I
the
don't have to
sprawl.
head all the way back to Petrard tonight.
Have an effect
By
on
the
the sprawl.
way,
Well,
do you know of a good inn nearby?
the Twisted Sisters.
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Okay, so he would say that anyway. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, but he will fix stuff. But we did not manage to figure out the 4th star. But there were 3 conversations to have. I haven't yet figured out all of the nuances. I managed to get a bunch of 4-star ratings in the first chapter and possibly the second one as well. I'm not so good at reading people. Okay. Cat funeral, I'm thinking.
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
Okay. I'm sorry, but immediately I'm now suspicious of you.
Oh, Sprankles. Weep, weep, weep.
Just because it sounds like they're fake. Crying. I'm gonna talk to you first, though.
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles. Oh, no!
Okay, well, she's got gems in her ears.
The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Okay, sure.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
We did hear about it on the radio.
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Oh, Caladar. What a dump.
You could totally smuggle things. I'm x-raying them.
What's this then?
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
Oh, okay. That was just a dead
No,
cat.
pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks. What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
Okay! Did I just imply that people with earrings are naturally truthful? No, that they wouldn't be smuggling stuff. That was my implication, that she's rich, she wouldn't need to smuggle shit. But the dude with the coffin looks vaguely untrustworthy, because I think he's meant to look vaguely untrustworthy. But also, that coffin is big enough to smuggle stuff in with, and, you know, normally, people would be like, sure, just go through with your dead person / animal. Excuse me.
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that?
Holding the ball in his foot?
I plead guilty, Your Honour, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
So, we just admitted them, even though... Okay.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
Okay.
We shall.
Well, at least we
Sprinkles
found
will
the
be
pixie
so
dust.
happy at St. Euphogenia's. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprinkles thanks you.
Sometimes it gives you more stars if you use all the actions. That one just auto
Oh, good.
finish that one.
And that's how you x-ray your way to success.
But we did a sting! But I think if we'd have probably done one more action, we could have gotten our star. But I didn't know that was going to end the turn. Again, I'm not redoing. Hello.
Phew,
Ooh, you
I
look like
made
a
it.
goblin ball player.
Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago, and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kalidar Lightning.
Ooh, if we deny her entrance, we could fix the game. We are not going to do that.
I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us a game.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk to her first.
Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
I know what you mean. Personal drivers can really be an inconvenience sometimes.
I know, right?
Oh, you have your own personal driver?
No.
No, and that's what's so inconvenient about it.
Okay, what's it say? Oh.
This game is gonna be a tough one today. There's a lot of people betting on your Sprawl Brawlers to win. Even my own dad is betting against my team.
Aww.
But I'm not gonna let him have the satisfaction of winning his bet. This win is for all the times you've annoyed or minorly inconvenienced me, Dad. Can we move this along? I'm the starting thrower and the team needs me to wipe the floor with those pathetic Sprawl Brawlers. They're such a horrible team, I bet we could win even without my lucky second sweatband.
What lucky second sweatband?
This lucky second sweatband.
I'm not going to fix
Thanks.
a match.
I'll definitely need this to win the big game today.
I'm not going to fix the match. I am going to let her in. If you want to buy the game, Dan, and play it and fix the match, you can do that.
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy Sprawl Brawlers.
Plus, you know, if I go place my dad's bet, I'll just bet on them.
When you hear the crowd cheer my name, you'll know it's for me.
Well,
What?
duh.
Don't actually remember your name, so... Serena Goodfoot. Okay. Oh! That didn't have a 4-star. There's no point in having power if you don't abuse it at every opportunity. Dan, you can't deny ever saying it. It's literally on the top of the screen. Just there. There is evidence. In fact, I can clip it as well, and it will exist forever. Exclamation point legally binding. There's not the option to get a 4th star on that one. Unless it's a hidden thing. I don't really care enough. Oh, hello. Are you the warrior
Greetings.
princess?
I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I
do you have a
believe you
stick
met
in your
my
head?
envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
Yes, we did. We liked them. Okay, no, it's a feather duster on the head. There's a walkie-talkie attached and an alarm clock as a belt and a ballerina costume.
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla. Why do you pester me with questions? I am a very important royal figure, and I must enter your city to meet your princess and marry her. Now let me be gone, child. Quack black.
They're fake.
Just a few more routine procedures. You understand.
Please hurry. I do not like to be kept waiting.
Luckily, we still have some truth spray. Hopefully, won't need it for the end.
I must resist the urge to need to focus. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. And not some copycat looking to get into the city and use Praetor's likeness to score free hotel rooms. Phew, I did it. Now let me through, child. Quala block.
Your envoy said you had a message for the princess? What was that message again?
My message? Oh, it's Iki Bok Choi Flanagan Mok Tok. It means together we shall be married.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Quaplorm.
How long did it take you to learn a second language?
Not that long. It wasn't hard to learn Marvagian. I mean, this language we're currently speaking.
Yeah, big old dinner.
But
I'm
I
gonna
am
get
the
the jail
prattler.
button. We did the truth spray. The phone is ringing. Okay, can we answer the phone?
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
Deny.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
I mean, you saw through the. But again, where's the star? The extra star, the medal. Maybe you need to play through or replay or something. There we go. There's a
Little
warrior
warrior, I am
princess.
weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
You know what? Do it. Let's do it. We're never getting 4 stars on this one anyway, but let's just.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory. For Marvog. Kapla!
Kapla. Yay! We got 4 stars. Exemplary job. Right, if we hadn't denied, if we hadn't talked to the prince, we would have got our 4 stars then if we just let him in. But he was an asshole. And, you know, we want the warrior princess to marry our princess. I know, Praetor, I'm generalizing. Okay. 3.5. We got 20 golds. We got a fixer for our jukebox. And then that one didn't have an extra star. which is odd. I imagine some of them, to get the extra one, you do have to do a rewind so that, you know. Okay, so we have the option of going to Garby's shop or the Goblin Ball Stadium. But for now, we're just playing through the days. Got an endless quotation. What? What? Oh, right. I thought something had broken. You worried me there.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman, Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by. Gee, thanks. Take a look.
Okay, so we can upgrade our thingies. We can sell stuff. Oh yeah, we had a photo of her. Well, maybe we should have shown the photo to the imposter. That could have been a thing. Severed head in a bag. Monty's home of the soup. Ah, yes. We took the blowtorch off the pyromaniac that kills us. If we sell that, we could buy an extra crystal. Oh, the ones we don't use we get back. Okay. I can't see us ever needing a blowtorch, she says, with, you know, intense something or other. We will upgrade our slots at some point. Should we go bet if it lets us? I don't know if it'll let us. We may go into the tavern now. Nope, we're going into the tavern.
Poor thing. I bet you were the life of the party once.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend. Of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
You mean the one I told you about?
Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
Natural erosion.
I mean, natural erosion.
Natural erosion in my left foot. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about here?
15 gold should do it.
Live without music or pay the dwarf? To be fair, pay the dwarf. We should pay people for their skills.
Beauty. See, that's the wonderful thing about knowing how to fix things. Never goes out of style. Not like those bloody mages.
How long is this gonna take?
Listen, lady. Patience is a virtue.
Don't call me lady.
There you go. That should give the old girl a few more
It's
years.
like, yes, I would like him to do it for free, but also pay people for their skills. Should practice what I preach.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Don't mention it. Now, leave me to enjoy my ale.
Now that's better.
Okay, we've got Lil Guardsman theme, Dr. B's theme, Versing the Sprawl, Malcolm's NV, Councilwoman Ash's turn, Lieutenant Striker's military brand, a band Garby's Kicking It Jam, a Lil and Hamish theme, Winner Gagnon, that just means winner winner. You failed, you're dead, get out. Cool. Let's go with that. Oh,
did
hello.
it.
You're back.
I quit my job as lackey to that awful man. And when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why.
Oh, cool. One of those references.
Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Also, he's already wearing clothes, so it's a terrible
Thanks again for getting the jukebox working.
No worries. Okay, we're not going to bed. We're going to see if we can go back out to the map. So, do we go and illegally bet on a sprawl ball match on our friend? Yeah, of course we do. We let them through. We may as well try and win some money.
Hello! Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
Okay.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You can only play Goblin Ball there.
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
Sure.
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
I don't know.
Perfect. And the stadium? You would say it's,
Colosseum.
Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for...
Find my dad. Overpriced
Okay,
food.
that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
It's going to be called something really random, isn't it?
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
There we go. 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? The home team hasn't been doing too well at home lately. A lot of people are still angry at him after that game with the foul and the points got reinstated. They're more of an away team, but they're a shoo-in to win today. If the other team didn't have that ringer Saruna Goodfoot playing for them. You sure you want to bet on them?
Oh, no, that's not what I was doing. You said, who
Here
do you
are
want
the
to hear
teams at
about?
play, kiddo. They're not the best team in the game, but they got a real ringer playing for them. Saruna Goodfoot.
The one
Boy,
we let
when
through.
she gets going, you can't stop her. You sure you want to bet on them?
Sure.
How much you looking to gamble?
30, because that's how much our dad gave us.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
It wasn't our money, really.
This
Yeah.
hat.
Oh, it's the
is
hat
not
guy.
as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I wonder if there's an achievement for talking to the hat guy in every single scene that he's in. This guy has like an epic. He lost his epic hat because he.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball. Where's my team? My team.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters
God,
I've
that
ever
was
seen,
chaotic.
complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But look, Kalina, star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel and she hurls it. And it's passed through the flaming gates. That's the game, folks. Too bad, Sprawl Brawlers, but that is certainly one for the record books for Saruna Goodfoot and the Kalidar Lightning.
We won. That's good, right?
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Cool. All right. Well, we won. We got twice our bet. Well, we need to give it to our dad, but hey, we are not going to spend it. We're going to be a dutiful daughter and go, hey, Dad, we made you some money. Don't spend it all at once.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
No. I mean, that also works. We'll see what our options are. And maybe we just get to keep the money. Oh. Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at court to the princess, but because you didn't lend him a $5, he was not able to double it in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he could then have tripled participating in the Leaky Downs Bounce arm wrestling tournament. Maybe it's for the best. The Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil Guardsman with a spring in his step. The connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl has been greatly exaggerated. It's good. Why didn't we get an extra stop for that? Unfortunately, just before heading up to bed in his room at the inn, he took the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Nobles clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him into a garbage can. He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity. Ow, poo. I don't know how we could have changed that. Duchess of Scarborough, her valet and their entourage made it to St. Euphigenia's just in time for the solemn event of Sprankle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves through the Duchess's moving eulogy. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon, and fortunately escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contacts on the inside, whose office just happened to be down the hall from that particular cell. Oh, the Joker guy, the jester. Invigorated by their win, thanks to their captain and her lucky second sweatband, the jubilant Caladar Lightning players set fire to a cart full of hay. Oh, the fire spread to the neighbouring warehouse, which was full of colouring books bound for St. Euphigenia's Home for Orphans and other unwanted ragamuffins. Aren't team sports just the best? Oh, well now I feel sad. The fake praetor that she wisely turned away took their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Marvat authorities for impersonating their beloved praetor. She was later sentenced to perform in the next ballet levelly called the Nutcracker. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever, the praetor had a few extra minutes on her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog, who she patted. She kicked a football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westphalian green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. You win some, you lose some. And we got a bloop. Let's play Goblin Ball! And now we'll do level 4.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl. Now here's Gabbin' 'Bout Goblin Ball with your hosts Rhonda and Peg.
Oh, Rhonda, what about the outcome of last night's game, the Brawlers and the Lightning?
Oh, Peg, you don't want to get me started on that.
But I do. First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Oh dear.
After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the sprawl appears to be the I Don't Know Coliseum for overpriced food. I like it. I hate it.
We're split down the middle. Let us know what you think by calling the station at 555-21.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an urgent announcement. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city. All other radio programs have been canceled until further notice. I'm Manuel Mentiroso, waiting quietly by the microphone for any new information.
Oh no, the princess is in another castle!
That Rhonda and Peg sure do know their goblin ball. And I hope the princess is alright.
Don't worry, we'll save the day. Oh, there's no note. Oh, maybe we don't have to give the dad his money.
Whoa, someone's in a rush.
I got
Where
a
are
Game
you
Boy.
headed to, my little rocket?
To your job?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad? What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Then what are you doing here?
I got a unicorn as well.
You. I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Aw.
Don't
Okay.
worry. Nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
I'm fine.
Really? Are you sure? Because I could...
No, that's okay. I think I got it.
Even the times when you...
Yeah, those parts too.
Oh, okay.
You're just saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask, just to do as I'm told.
So Councilwoman Ash is oddly xenophobic.
We are so alike in so many
Maybe
ways.
not so odd.
So long. See you at the tavern if I get off in time.
See you, Dad.
And nothing mentioned about the betting. We'll take the money. Yes, the oddly familiar posters. Hello?
Attention!
I'm not your subordinate.
Oh god, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and fire me?
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Thank God.
Randy got fired, I think.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000.
Ooh.
With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated.
We get to send people to jail. The power.
You can get back in your chair now.
The power.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them. Any questions?
Could we not have had that for the, pyromaniac? Ugh, and the imposter. Yes, how?
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already. This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children.
Pyromaniac.
What do you do?
Jail.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy? That's all I have to say about that. Any further questions?
Well, I've got you. Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Well, I grew up a military brat. My father was a general for the princess's grandfather, King Artemis. Wait, why am I telling you this?
Because I'm 12.
You received your briefing, now do your duty.
So, Dan, what do you think, having seen, a whole day?
Just when I
Though
thought
you
we
missed the
were
time travel
bonding.
stuff. There was a whole thing. Okay, the royal writ. Due to the sudden unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and questioned, and don't be afraid to use that delicious new jail lever. The city's morale is at an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. Yeah, there's a time travel thing. We have a time travel button. We haven't used it. Maybe I'll use it once to see what happens. We're instituting a severe cutback of non-human entrance to the sprawl. Second-hand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance, therefore issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon by the end of your shift. Ooh, I don't like that. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer their assistance in search and rescue efforts. The High Council have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. So does that mean don't let them in? This princess thing, people are going nuts. Have you heard about that crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back to a more comfortable one goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug Councilwoman Ash. Malcolm. Malcolm's the jester. Also possibly involved in drug smuggling. Okay. We've got... We're definitely going to need truth spray. I think we'll add the X-ray. We'll give thing to decode a ring and offer goblins 5 gold if they'll agree to be jailed. Though actually, maybe we do that and let's take a chance on a bullwhip. We get them back by the looks of it if we don't use them. So. Wow.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the sprawl.
Why does he sound like Stephen Hawking? And also look like a pixel asset from a different game. This is clearly a meme.
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will.
Okay.
His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry. Did you say your name was Budface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill 8 characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Okay.
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas like foraging and fishing.
You basically started, right?
I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
I'm sure you can turn things around. All it takes is a little hard work.
Maybe a little too much hard work. I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew.
I'm gonna confiscate that.
Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
We have some pixel rice. A bag of low quality rice. I am so confused. I want to let them through, but let's have another chat.
Aside from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice. This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet.
Yeah, it's basically Stardew or Harvest Moon. That sort of farming sim. I got left a farm by my dead relative, and I spend less time farming than I actually should.
I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
I don't think you're gonna find a bride by giving out lame bags of rice.
Would you prefer a pine cone?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna let him through.
On some days, I go on adventure in the caves. The caves that are filled with monsters and ghosts and bugs and bats and all sorts of scary things. I hate going in there, but everybody says it is necessary. I do not think it is necessary. I think it is terrifying. Please do not make me go in there again. You cannot make me.
If you don't want to go in there, don't. It's time you took control of your own destiny.
That is easy for you to say. You got to choose your name.
No, I didn't.
Okay. So the board says severe cutback of non-human entrants. Blanket, no goblins allowed. We get 12 for every goblin, but I don't... Honestly, this poor guy just wants to make a living, and I want to screw with Councilwoman's xenophobic Ujima flips. And also, you know, I don't trust the jester, but I don't feel like this guy's going to give us any trouble.
Listen, I'm under strict rules not to let any goblins in today, but I think you're harmless enough. You may pass.
Well, thank you kindly. I will be on my way now. If I happen to stop by this way again, I will be sure to bring you some more crops from my farm. Free of charge.
Thank you.
Well, no charge of money anyway. It might cost you a day or two. Everyone who eats my produce gets violently ill.
Oh, we will sell that to the guy that gives us stuff. Yeah, I think it's just because it's Stephen Hawking's voice, and you just have to trust Stephen Hawking.
That sounds horrible.
It is. So long.
It's like a very bad version. Oh, there was a clear no goblin. I only got 2 stars. Well, as long as I get at least an average of 2 stars. I definitely couldn't jail him.
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together
four
for the
people
one,
today.
the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee!
Okay.
And I
Oh,
appear!
no.
Thank you! Thank you!
No. Oh, but
Wait
entertainer.
a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
Are they all going to be weird jokes today?
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, you know, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
I think we're going to get most of our gems back today.
So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed by me, the Edward the Great.
Well, sorry, just saw your thing. Will we be safe in the city? I don't think one pixelated goblin is going to hurt us, and I dislike xenophobic blanket bans of single races.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually, I want to see where this is going.
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
Between 1 and 7, okay? Well, 7 is not between 1 and 7. I'd pick 4, but that's not an option, so we'll go with 6.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
Oh, will he be safe from the city? Maybe the more non-humans I let in, the safer it'll be. I don't know. I'm going on my instincts here.
It was! That's incredible!
No, Becky, it's the Great!
Go on, get us near the
This has
magic
been
ship.
great, Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm not Becky Schnauzenhoder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to be super late for this kid's party.
You're not late. You're building suspense.
Well, if I build too much of it, I won't get my 40 gold and slice of birthday cake.
Okay. Well, might as well just
Do
talk
you know how hard it is to be a children's party magician in this town? I have to compete with actual magic users. No one wants you to guess their card when some guy in a white robe can create fire or gold. That kind of thing you gotta be born with.
I'm sure you were born with your own special talents, too.
The only thing I was born with is astigmatism.
Oh, I have that. We'll let in the entertainer. I do want to jail someone, though.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician, and you're making this dream come true for me. Now, I just need to figure out how to get there without being able to read the street signs. Alakazoo, Alakazee, I'm going to be very late.
Okay. Okay, we only got 2 stars. Well, still, average of 2, we still get paid. But that was not... Could we have done differently? Should we rewind? What could we do different? Maybe we could find his glasses with the metal detector. Did we put any gems in the metal? We didn't put any gems in the metal... Oh, well, no rewinds, okay. We didn't put any gems in the metal detector anyway. Oh. Hello! It's 3 goblins in a trench coat! Or a wizard's thing. 2 goblins in a wizard's thing.
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I would like to enter the sprawl, please.
Okay, you're disguising yourself, you're going to the jail. Rewind all the time to be perfect. I just wanted to see... if we could find his glasses done. But then I realized I couldn't use the metal detector anyway, so nothing I had would help. Yeah, 2 times 12. We're totally jailing them. They are trying to sneak in. They are being very suspicious.
And you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Surely you have heard of me.
The Mages? Oh. Mm-hmm.
What business do you have in town today, Magnus?
I think probably need to x-ray.
At the Great Library, there is an incantation in Sir...
Bartholomew Inglebrook.
Bartholomew Inglebrook's 3rd treatise on the...
Lunar implications.
Lunar implications for plant magic that becomes legible but twice a year. I must see it with my own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was that?
What was what?
You really struggled to get that out. I'm not convinced you know what you're talking about.
Well, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about either.
I mean, we know they're 2 goblins in a trench coat.
Is there any way we could move this along? My legs are very sore from standing here.
Your legs are sore?
Yes, my legs. My regular, non-talking legs.
Okay, fellas, you can give it up.
I'm sure I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, belt up. She knows.
It was the ears that gave it away.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
Oh, don't make me feel sorry for you.
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that.
Well, we don't need to x-ray now. We could truth spray him. Though I think they're telling the truth and I really don't want to jail them. So let's just truth spray him. Bullwhip. That just seems mean.
Since we ditched the disguise, everything we've said is the truth.
Yeah, the truth.
Oh, well that was a waste of time. Bullwhip in jail. We could always rewind. I don't want to send them to jail. I want to screw Councilwoman Ash.
Alright, guys, I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around. I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you. You're a friend to us non-humans.
I am.
If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on around here.
I want to support
Maybe
the
I
Goblin
will.
Underground. I really do. 2 stars. I unlocked a new location, you see? Maybe I can get 4 stars and at least give myself like 2.1 rating. Oh, it's a...
Salutations to you, little sister. of
It's
this
a
big,
weed
beautiful
wizard.
World. My journeys across this land have brought me here to your doors. What a sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know, but it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
Can we jail him for illegal something or other?
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
Yes.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move.
Equals
From the
what?
mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez, past the dread Castle Caladar and the quaint farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the Sprawl. People everywhere you look, living their busy lives. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't
He's clearly
buy that,
high.
little sister.
You seem like a very easygoing dude.
Well, my little dudette, life's been pretty good to me. Not as if someone peed on my rug.
Is that a common expression?
It is where I come from.
Let's just truth spray him.
Ooh, that's a particularly potent blend right there. Tasty, a little sweet, with just enough bitter finish to keep you coming back for more.
Are you gonna tell me your deepest, darkest secrets now?
Secrets way down the soul, little sister. I have no secrets. My life is an open book.
Well, can you tell me something interesting anyway? I mean, I did spend an action point on the damn truth spray.
Sure thing, kid. Let me tell you some history. After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the Guard Corps, and the court jester, although I don't know if anyone took him seriously or not. These 3 have been battling for control of the Sprawl for years now.
But what about the princess? She's next in line.
Well, she
True,
disappeared.
but at the time she was just a kid. Now she's grown, but I fear that these outside forces are using her as a pawn.
Well, that was definitely worth it. You want me to whip him? These things are limited resources, these crystals.
Word on the street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
I think she ran away.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the ears to listen.
I've run out of action. Oh no, let's hear it.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him in. Jail for nobody today. He's clearly high, but...
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding me along my way.
And there it is.
I needed one. No, I have denied people before.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
Wow. Based on his reaction, he seemed fine with your decision. Yes, but I didn't get the gold star, but at least I got 3. It gives me a good solid 2.25 for the day.
Lil, you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
Am I in trouble?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yes.
Good. Any other week the royal advisors might have given her a day or 2 before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Oh, lowest score yet. Mere 10 gold. I'm glad we followed our heart and we did the gambling last time. I reckon we get another 2 days in. Takes it up to day 6.
Hello? Is anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
My name is actually Lilith.
What is this? Who
Game
are
show.
you? Can somebody please tell me what exactly is going on here?
Lil, you have been chosen. To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for... So you think you can save a princess?
What the hell is going on?
Okay. Right. Before we carry it, because I thought this was going to just be like a cutscene type thing, I am going to take a quick break and get some hot water in my tea. Everyone should also have a break, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Right. Continue.
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky adventurers are. Adventurer number 1 is a hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller!
Okay, so it's basically, are we supporting, it feels like Jester, Councilwoman, Captain the Guard.
Adventurer number 2 is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands. And finally, adventurer number 3. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good, let's hear it for Perry Shoutson!
This is so weird.
I still don't fully understand what's happening.
no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the
Yeah.
darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Stryker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite.
I mean, yeah.
Now, Lil,
I don't trust the
you're going to
Jester.
get a
I
chance
definitely
to
don't
ask
like the
these adventurers a
Councilwoman.
series of questions
I don't
to
advocate
determine their
violence, but I do
suitability
like the
for this
Margot Warriors,
quest.
so.
At the end of the third round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Ooh, soup.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Round 1.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of intrepid would-be heroes?
Favorite.
If you were an ice cream flavor, what flavor would you be? And why?
And who would you like to ask? You know that smell when it's about to rain?
I'd like to be an ice cream of that flavor.
Ugh.
Any chance you could pick another, normal flavor?
Oh, you know that feeling when electricity is coursing through you?
Maybe an ice cream of that flavor.
You could have just said no.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
No contest. Mint chocolate. Period.
Oh my god, Jesse is in my game. I still don't like mint chocolate.
And your second question is?
Let's say you save the princess and she falls in love with you. What's your ideal first date?
That's not what the question was. It's like, what is the perfect date? And the answer is April 20th. If you've watched Miss Congeniality, you don't really like mint in any form. I like mint tea. Mint toothpaste. They're not to eat. I do like mint tea. Peppermint. I'm not a fan of mint in like chocolate form, and I would never eat mint ice cream. Not like mint chocolate, maybe like a mint. I don't know, I don't think I've actually had mint, but I don't think I would like it in ice cream. There's this weird taste that you get if you have ice cream and then try and drink Orangina that tastes kind of minty, which is just odd. But yeah, I like mint tea, but I do not like mint chocolate.
And who's that one for?
Well, I mean, we've got to ask the first person, haven't we? So I did say that was you, Jesse. Also, hi, did
Easy.
you win?
We engage in feats of strength, combat without weaponry, using only
The
our bodies,
Pog
one
Championship
against the
thing.
other. And as we begin to sweat,
Oh, I'm guessing no? Sorry. Well, I'm sure you did a good run.
Oh, okay. I think we're done here.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
A day filled with wonders. Taking in a musical comedy, perhaps some light shopping, and of course, a delicious meal.
Afterwards, we find a nice little spot in the park, and I will dazzle the senses with a magical display of fireworks created by my elemental magical powers.
Show off.
What's a guy gotta do to get picked for a question around here? I got some exciting answers.
I picked you for the ice cream. You were Jesse.
Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode.
Ooh.
Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly of a pickle?
Well, the rogue got us into it.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds. Neil, what's your favorite animal?
Squirrel!
Neil, look at this little fella.
Very cute.
I feel the blood rage calming. I can't murder everyone present in front of something so small and perfect. I am calm.
Squirrel!
I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. I'm not licensed for that. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil, do we squeeze in one more round, or are you feeling ready to choose?
One more round.
I think I got one more round in me.
Lil, what's your final question going to be?
What's your favorite childhood memory?
And you're asking?
Perry, because he was whining.
Not too many great memories from the mining caves of Mosh, but when I was about 11 years old, a group of kids took me under their wing. They taught me how to pick pockets and become a proper thief. They told me I could consider myself at home, consider myself one of the family. They'd taken to me so strong, it was clear we were gonna get along.
Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. You taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Da, 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 da. It's from Oliver, in case anyone didn't know.
I swear I've heard that somewhere before.
You're mistaken.
Okay, we'll also ask Neil.
You can ask another adventurer if you like.
I received my first battle scar when I was 5. You can see it here, across my cheek. Recess was a tough trial for all Marvagian children. As I rained blows down upon that 3rd grader, I smiled. I knew even then that I would never forget this glorious day.
Uh-oh, you know what that means.
I have no idea what that means. This is so stupid.
You're stupid.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round. Lil, please choose the adventurer that you'd like to see play the lightning round. All right, Articulus, are you ready for the lightning round?
I don't think I meant to do that.
I am.
And if the lightning round is the winner. Oh.
Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
Okay. That was why I thought it was just your choice will have effect. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of hoping there's actual lightning and he's an elemental mage.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
Unless that means I picked them. And then I want to
Oh,
rewind.
you know what that sound means.
Oh God, not again.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
Obviously. Oh. Interesting. The warrior. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess.
Because then that means that the Margot Praetor is more likely to be like, you know.
And proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the Soup is Neil Warkiller the Warrior.
This pleases me. I am pleased.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population.
Oh.
Have your gargoyles spayed
I
or
better soon,
neutered.
Nikki.
So long, everybody.
I hope you feel better. That was weird. Oh, I got a bloop for it though. No fatality game show. You're either very smart or very lucky. All of the contestants
And
survived.
then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue Princess Desdemona. It
Warrior
was
champion.
the craziest thing.
Yay. Choose Neil Warkiller. Excellent.
And don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody believe me about these things?
Because you're a kid, unfortunately. Hey, it's the Stony Wizard.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land have brought me here.
I know, we met.
Hatman, I
At the
know, I
gate?
saw.
Whoa, I completely forgot. Gotta go easy on the Peace Blossom. Anywho, what did you want to talk about?
What do you know about Councilwoman Ash?
Back when I knew Ash, she was already bitter, jaded, and afraid of anything she didn't understand. A true protectionist, looking to keep everyone in their own little box. If she had her way, nothing would ever change or grow, and eventually we would all look, dress, and think exactly the same way. Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about Lieutenant Stryker?
Stryker has always lived in a world of black and white. There's good and evil and nothing in between. If you're good in Stryker's eyes, you get nothing. Left to fend for yourself, but free. But if you're bad, the hammer of the law is swift and brutal. Small offenses come attached to massive mandatory minimum punishments. You've heard of 3 strikes and you're out? As far as Stryker's concerned, it's 2 strikes. The strike you make and the strike she makes. Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about Malcolm?
I have no idea what Malcolm's end goal is, and honestly, I don't think he knows either. I think if he had his way, there'd be no rules, no laws, no Lil Guardsman at the gate. Just let the whole place run itself. This dog-eat-dog mentality would work for some, and for others, things could get a whole lot worse. He doesn't care about people, doesn't care if they're good or bad. Our greatest strength is how we work together. Under Malcolm, we would never reach anything near our collective potential. Anything else you want to know about?
What do you know about King Oswin?
After King Oswin died, it didn't take long for would-be successors to start lining up. 3 in particular, a young headstrong counselor, a battle-hardened lieutenant in the
Oh, we
Guard
already
Corps.
had this.
Although I don't know if anyone took him serious.
But what about the princess?
True, but
Oh, so if we
Anything
didn't get
else you
this
wanna know about-
information from the truth serum, we get it
Do
now.
you really think war is on the horizon?
mark my words, little sister. The sulfur mines in Petrard have not been this busy in a generation, filling the air with smoke as they produce gunpowder and explosives. And the Marvog are sharpening their knives. How many ballets can there be? With a praetor already established, this looks like training to me. Even here in the sprawl, the power vacuum of King Oswin's death has everyone jockeying for position, threatening the internal balance of the entire kingdom. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket. Anything else you want to know about?
No. Thank you very much. Talk to Hatman now.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
That's okay, Hatman.
Can't talk, Lil. Pretending to wipe the counter while I eavesdrop on the prince and the praetor over there. Can't talk. Pretending to cook while I spy on that hunka fine piece of wizard over there.
Oh, bless. Oh, it's that guy. How did you get in?
Is everything okay, Beverly?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly. My dear true love, Princess Desdemona...
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both happened to be at the Goblin Ball Stadium?
You phrased that so beautifully. Yes, that same she.
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess, but none of the advisors wanted me as their champion.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Maybe a guy like me can't be the hero in my own life story. Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
I'll risk it for
What
the biscuit.
hell? I say, go for it, Beverly. Risk it for the biscuit.
You're never going to be happy if you don't at least try to reach for the stars.
What biscuit?
It's a metaphorical biscuit. In this case, the biscuit is the princess.
And you think I should risk what exactly?
I have regrets.
Risk your life, Beverly.
Without Princess Desdemona, my life has no meaning anyway.
That's so sad.
Aye, indeed. And thus I will be off to find my destiny. Thank you, Lil, for everything.
I regret everything.
Don't mention it.
I mean, don't mention it. Oh dear, we got a bloop. Risk it for the biscuit! Encourage Beverly to embark upon a perilous quest. Oh no.
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. I would like to commend you on your choice of adventurer. The princess is as good as rescued.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I vehemently disagree. You had the chance to send a cunning rogue, but instead you chose a big, dumb warrior.
She made the right choice. The Marvog Empire supports her.
The Kingdom of Petrard would grudgingly accept an apology for your actions.
Screw you. Double
That
down.
big dumb warrior is the right person for the job. My concern is the safe return of Princess Desdemona, not pleasing you. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, why, I never.
I don't like him.
I won't forget this.
What he said.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't have called them a big dumb warrior, but I wasn't going to apologize. Oh, it's raining.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to power up your arsenal. Take a look.
Monty's on the suit. Why can we not sell? We can't sell the rice. We do. X-ray's useful. We've got enough power crystal-y stuffs. We should save those where we can. We like Hatman.
I don't want to make things any worse than they are already. I'll leave them be.
I didn't know those achievements that unlocked would unlock. It's possible that some of those achievements might qualify for a random to-do list. It's really, you know, hit and a miss at this point. Goblin meeting address, that's what we want. We want to go and join the rebellion. Lil walks down a dark back alley to find a red door. She knocks, hears movement behind the door, and suddenly its slit opens. She sees a pair of glowing yellow eyes peering out at her.
Were you followed? What's the password? Get out of here, kid. Go home.
Wait a minute. I think I've got it here somewhere. Viva la Gabolution.
Come on in.
I thought we'd screwed that up then. Oh, okay. There's only 2 of them.
Don't even get me started. Who do they think built this city up into the sprawling metropolis they get to enjoy today? Because it sure as hell wasn't humans.
There's a dodgy looking.
Did humans haul the stone that became our roads and buildings? No! Troll labor did that. Did humans dig the intricate system of subterranean tunnels that became the world's greatest sewer system, getting our piss and shit off the streets? No! Our mole brothers and sisters did that! The late King Oswin was a man full of empty promises. He vowed to end the persecution and oppression of all goblins, dwarves, kobolds, vampires, you name it. But last time I checked, I'm still treated like a second-class citizen.
Also, Oswald's dead.
The day of the royal wedding approaches, and the powers that be are sitting fat, but they are blind. Hear my words, people. That day will be their undoing. That day will be their reckoning. A change is coming on that wedding day. Will you RSVP for the revolution? Go home, everybody,
Vive la
and keep
revolution.
your eyes and ears open for what happens next. I invite my inner circle to join me downstairs. Light refreshments will not be served, as Carl forgot it was his week to bring orange slices.
No, I didn't want to exit. No, I didn't want to exit. Screwed that up. I was trying to click on the notice board. Can we go back? Can we go back? Can we go back?
I don't really have anywhere to be.
Ah, balls. And it's saved. Oh, well.
I think I've done everything I need to do. But are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
I mean, no, but I couldn't go back. It's fine. You win some, you lose some. You screw up by hitting the wrong thingy-majiggy. Having discovered the... Oh! Hidden message! You couldn't read it! Maybe we should have used the decoder ring. Also, it's definitely Stardew because this is referring to the chocolate shop, which is the new game. We could have decoded his message. And once a painstaking and unfortunately discovered the castle he purchased was extremely haunted. Oh no! The goblin in the castle who smelled like mouldy radishes, the sun's butt faces tail. Maybe we'd have been better just imprisoning him. Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Schneiderman's birth celebration. Card, is that your handkerchief, and how many eggs do you have in your pocket? Fortunately, no one has impressed any of the preteen partygoers. His performance, he enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited. For Mr. Schneiderman to start his payment with a check in his pocket. Straight to his parents' garden shop. Unfortunately, Edward's parents didn't consider a check 37 gold, 40 before deducting the price of a piece of vanilla cake to be much of a success. They're very disappointed in their son's career choice. Gary and Julian were pumped to see you at the rally. They boasted your friends are not unconvinced a small human to let them in, but they even got her to attend a Goblin Liberation Army rally. Ah, okay. Well, at least we got credit for attending. I wanted to talk to them. Gary, however, couldn't daydream when he's actually a powerful mage, not just a goblin pretending to be one. Oh, bless. He wanted to become a wizard. His name's Gary. Stopping at the Twisted Sister for a glass of his temple of choice. Echo. Oh, his name was Echo. I didn't even catch his name. Head down to Pinhead's local bowling club, where his team is playing for the league. Thanks to the calming effects of particularly potent Peace Blossom, he was unstoppable, bowling a perfect 300. Yay, they won. For winning so you think you can save a princess, Neil Warcolor ran into a berserk state of rage in a direction he hoped the princess was in. After a day and a half of this Caesar's frenzied running, Neil arrived at the bandits' castle where they were holding fair Princess Desdemona captive. They were no match for the enraged warrior and were mercilessly slain. But when Neil's berserker rage subsided, he discovered that Princess Desdemona was not actually being held at that castle, and that castle was actually a quaint country farmer's market populated by elderly locals. Oh well, maybe your princess is in another farmer's market? Maybe that was a mistake. On his way out of the studio, he got a static shock from the door handle, then he got one from touching a coin, another one when he bumped into an entire empty suit of armour. This phenomenon lasted an entire week, during which time he felt it impossible to eat with metal cutlery or drink from his favourite beer stein. He lost 3 pounds. Being lost, he thinking to a princess, Perry shouts and found his way to his favourite tavern in a little ogre quarter. To one too many delicious margaritas, Perry got sloppy trying to pickpocket the bartender, was lifted off the grounds by the bouncer. Mistaking some bar snacks for one of his patent smoke bombs, the inebriated thief dramatically threw down a handful of mixed nuts, then ran headfirst into a pillar. Oh, everyone laughed at him, and Perry could have died from embarrassment if he hadn't already died from severe blunt force trauma to the... Oh, well, this is just getting depressing. And bloop, we finished The Princess is Missing, level 1. Okay.
Lil, rise and shine.
What, Dad? You rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
It's time to get up.
Why do we have to do another round of your job?
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news.
We have to work the night shift tonight.
I'm going back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
Why do we have to work the night shift?
Because we need some variety in our scenery.
Good news or bad news?
Bad news.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission. Whatever that means. And they're punishing you for it.
Ah.
And I won't be
Ash.
able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
Okay. And what's the good news?
We have ice cream.
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Oh, Dad. I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation. If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
Wait, don't touch that!
Whoa! What just happened?
Time travel, man.
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Okay, I'm going. Just try not to operate any heavy machinery until I get back. I should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad isn't radioactive.
Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
You just said that. We picked up our little doohickey. We're not leaving that with Dad. Oh my god, the rats. What the hell did we do?
God, the rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
Ugh. Okay, well the hat guy's wearing a hat. Squeak. The hat guy's wearing a rat as a hat. He looks a bit...
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Oh.
Isla, Simon, Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
Where's Princess? What's the face in the background?
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day. Chickenpox? Worse than that, Simon. I got a job. What are you up to?
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning. Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next, well...
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
One of the few perks of my job is getting to play with those toys. Can confirm, they're fun.
Come on, Lil. Hit up Garby for some loot for us.
I see these criminals are part of the notorious Hilltop Gang. A bunch of dogs.
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up the shop yet. I can't seem to find my inventory key. What are you doing up so early?
Working the graveyard shift tonight. So, I'm finally available to see some of my friends who have responsible parents and reasonable bedtimes.
People like those small hooligans over there?
Yes.
Those aren't small hooligans, they're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement. And we can talk about loaning you some merchandise later. But first, I've lost the key to my inventory, and I think one of them might have stolen it.
Oh, that's harsh.
Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman magic and see what you could do to get it back.
On it.
Can I assume that you know, lost it in your, like, under your bed or something, and not that my friend stole it?
Alright, guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me. I don't know. I ain't saying nothing.
So that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy more power crystals, so one of you is gonna tell me who's responsible.
Are you a lawyer all of a sudden?
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, cause I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which
my
one of you
bullwhip.
took Garby's key?
Because Dan is obsessed with his bullwhip. Maybe we should get Dan a bullwhip for his birthday.
Between you and me, I saw Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth.
Lamont.
It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
Okay.
It was Simon.
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also...
I could make up my mind now, or dig a little deeper.
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again. But I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here. Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
No, you said it was Simon last time.
So, did you figure out who took my key?
Lamont.
I hate to be a narc, but I think it was... It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. I'll be right back. Hey, you! Mullet boy! Stay right where you are!
Oops. Ah! Lil was right!
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off. It's a win-win. Now my shop is ready to open. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load up on crystals. Whatever your Lil heart desires.
Cool, thank you. In which case, we will buy a crystal. Thank you very much. Okay, the dig site, the, I don't know, Coliseum for overpriced food, the dungeon, or Malcolm's office. Okay, well, we said we were going to go to the dig sites, so... We have not done any time terming. It's closed, but there's a note. Convened a meeting at the Mages Guild. The dig site's closed for today. Oh. Dr. Marquess Beatrice von Matterhorn.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
Ooh. I mean, that's not rewinding to get stars. I'm gonna do it. Oh, see what happens. Go. Boom! Your reckless use of the chronometer 3000 triggered a catastrophic rift in the space-time continuum. You died. Okay. Retry.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could go back in time to when she was here.
It better
But
not.
Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe
Oh.
that's why it's on the fritz? I better just get to my ship before this thing explodes.
I'm gonna go visit Malcolm. Creepy dungeon. No response. Ah, okay. Well, that was the disappointment. Coliseum. It's the nice lady. Still got our cinnamon bun. And also the hat guy, so I'm glad we came here.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I wonder if he was at the goblin thing. That would have been annoying. If we missed a hat.
Oh, hello, dear. Are you here to watch the Goblin Ball game?
Hiya, Mrs. A. I usually find Goblin Ball too boring to watch, unless of course there's a little action on it, if you know what I mean.
I most certainly do. I've got this month's pension check riding on a sure thing tip that's gonna pay out big time.
You sure seem confident, Mrs. A. Care to share that tip with this underage gambler?
Your father wouldn't be pleased with me, but I'll tell you what. Since I really bet the ranch on this next game, I don't have any gold left to buy my snacks. Would you be willing to help a little old lady buy a large hat made of nacho chips with melted cheese sauce on top? Mama just can't enjoy the game without one.
Whoa! That's a lot of money, but we like her so shy.
Anything for a hungry old lady. Now what's the scoop? Dish, dish, dish.
Well, the gals on Gabbin this morning were split with the Marauders to sweep the Brawlers 217 to 68 in the early rounds. But Rhonda's saying they'd fall with an 80-point conversion in the later third. But Peg's prediction was the Brawlers to meander a little offensively with the changeovers, but then have a hard time taking back ground after the final swat. So it really comes down to if you believe Rhonda or Peg. Is that so? I've always sided with the other one myself. Personally, I do the opposite of what they think is going to happen.
That wasn't a sure thing tip at all. I want my money back.
Can't hear you, dear. I'm already on my way to get my snack. Giant nacho hat, here I come.
I don't want to bet, but I will talk to him at least.
Step right up, one and all, and win some money on the Goblin Ball.
Hello again, Fredo.
Again? I've never seen you before in my life.
But I placed a bet with you on the last game.
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Kaladar Lightning game against the Brawlers, I won some money.
Okay, if you say so. Person I've never seen before. Anyways, you want to make a bet on the game?
No.
Suit yourself.
I'm sure there's something for like betting on all the games, but I just wanted to go and see what was
I
around
can't
here.
leave without watching the game.
Really? We hate the game. We find it boring.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
What an embarrassing series of unfortunate accidents for the Milton Marauders. First, hometown hero Jorbala Pepstein barrel rolls out of the way and completely avoids the Marauders' lightning-fast offensive line. next, the Sprawl's own dynamic duo, Edie and Audrey O'Goblin, shave all 14.7 seconds they need off their time in order to open the Diamond Snorf's cage. Incredible! We only see that every few years. It all comes down to the final wagon wheel toss, and the coach has sent in Sir Warren of Bainbridge, the bad boy of the Brawlers' midfield passive-aggressive line. He's muttering something to himself. He spins. He lifts the wheel above his head. He spins again. He spins a third time, and it's launched. But what's that? The Marauders Weather Wizard sends a fierce gale force wind at the wagon wheel, and it's way off course. And it's coming this way. Oh God, I'm stuck in this booth and it's coming right for me. Oh God, tell my wife I love...
So we have no idea who won. Oh, the Marauders won. Okay. I don't know if we'd have bet on that.
You could have made some real money. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Just didn't want to... Oh, the little old lady went. I wonder if she won. She conned me out of 35 gold. It's a little bit rich for my blood, but we did win the bet on the last time, so... Alright, let's start our shift. Because no one was in the office.
What's this? A mysterious present? Perhaps a secret admirer?
Lilith, Guardian of the Southern Gate. Excellent work picking the obvious choice for the Princess Rescue mission. Unfortunately, the warrior seems to have gotten themselves in some hot water with the Farmers Union. Not your fault though. Anyway, please enjoy this one-time bonus. Message concluded. P.S. Sorry to hear about the night shift, Lieutenant Stryker. You received a free metal detector slot upgrade.
Sweet.
Ooh, nice. Save us 50 coins. There's no rip for the night shift. There's a book labelled Monster Manual sitting in front of Lil. This looks like a D&D manual. Okay. Okay. Doppelgangers. Okay. True spirit has no effect. Small to medium. Show them an item they should recognize. Where possible, show them their child. Show them Jimmy. Who's Jimmy? Forest entities. Climbable. Oh, hang on. So are they bad or not? They're chaotic evil. Okay. These ones are true neutral. Okay. Ents. Goblins. Varied. Red herring, about 50-50, cause confusion, create conflict where none should exist. Chaotic neutral. Fish to giant and everything in between. Beware the red herring. Its siren's call has led many adventurers to follow the wrong path or to find enemies where none exist. Use your judgment and don't believe everything you hear or see. The temptation to believe a red herring is strong, but be vigilant and you will come out on top. I like that. That's cute. Lycanthropes. Chaotic evil. No! It's Puppy. We pet the puppy. Magical or medical. Cursed afflicted. Mole people. Varied. Often true neutral. Ah. They're not to be punted. Also, weaknesses is daylight. They are small. Bodies are beach bodies for the necromancer. They are lawful evil. They should be discouraged. If they give it up. Vampire. Human size. Usually evil, but best not to judge a book by. Yet you judge the werewolves! Okay, so we've got six coins. So, truth base may not be as relevant. We will put one on the bullwhip for Dan. put one and a thing on that, and we'll add one there. What's going to be more useful? I think the X-ray. We'll get back the ones we don't use, but we need to distribute the ones we've got.
Good
That looks
evening,
like a vampire.
child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know? Just gotta keep on trucking through.
I hear you, working the graveyard shift myself.
Yeah.
You said it.
Is this the monster book? Right, okay. So. Sunlight, counting. We've got rice. Weaknesses. We can prove it's a vampire, but. Okay, but we've totally got a bag of rice. Okay, well, let's just talk to them first before we throw rice at them.
Sir?
Heinrich
And last name?
von Pyre.
Von Pyre?
Von Pyre.
Title?
Count.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
Count, I'm a vampire?
That's a fun name to have.
It is? It is. Why, thank you, little girl. I happen to come from a long line of vampires.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Maybe we should have doubted.
So, are you,
Running late? Yes, I am. So if you wouldn't mind inviting me in, there is an urgent matter I must attend to.
Did you say invite you in?
Yes, it was an arrangement I had with the guard who normally works this location. An arrangement that, if broken, would be a real pain in the neck, so to speak.
Okay, but why do I need to invite you?
It's just a nice thing that people do for people. Wouldn't you like to be invited into places?
I guess I would.
See, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to do.
Maybe this will loosen your lips.
A bag of rice? You're showing me a bag of rice? Why would you do such a thing? Would you happen to know how many grains of rice there are in that bag?
I don't know. A lot?
Holy crap! Okay, just give it to me. I will count them for you. A bag of rice. I never, in all my years.
Okay.
Now I'm regretting
weirdo.
selling some of my things.
Next.
Denied! Yeah. And we got 4 stars. Maybe you didn't know, but a vampire's cursed to count every grain of rice. Yeah, because it said so in the book. You think he's a goblin, do you, Dan? Okay. Oh.
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't the time.
I feel like I've seen you before. Did you go to a funeral for a cat recently?
Sprinkles! That vile beast of a feline. I am certain that cat cursed me and turned me into the monster I am today.
Okay, he's got a moon belt. Okay, so... He's a goblin too, okay. Weaknesses, Silver the Rising Sun. Yeah, I'm just wondering whether they know and desperately seek asylum. I mean, he's asking to be sent to jail. Jail is good, right? And if he accidentally kills the jester... there are
Thank
perhaps
you.
some items that
Bless
could have
you,
helped me that I
child.
sold.
The world is a safer place now.
I really hope you get the help you need.
Yeah! Yeah. Oh god, now I'm really going for my 4 stars in this level. Oh.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
No, no, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Incredibly handsome? Really?
11 out of 10, baby.
Barf. Do you have anything to declare? Please say no and just go about your business.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I declare that I am...
Go on.
What?
You kind of trailed off there?
What?
You said,
I declare that I am...
and then...
Then what?
Okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
We've come this far.
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
Sad.
I just feel sorry for you, man.
Don't pity me, little one. I am a crown prince of the realm.
A sad one. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time. And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right? Huh?
What?
What does that even mean?
It means everyone always thought the Sprawl was crazy for being aligned with such an uptight group of old bores. They really know how to show a guy a good time.
No, I meant the thing about the foxes stealing eggs.
Can't stop them, and I'm the fox.
Barf, 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 barf. Good night, Prince Phineas.
That's me. Ha ha.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
I'm not...
All right.
Are we sure?
Good evening, my dear.
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the Sprawl.
Oh, my stars! Would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
So we apparently just let the prince through. I was going to doubt and say maybe doppelganger. Show them an item they should recognize. This is why we couldn't sell the cinnamon bun.
Something is seriously weird here. Didn't I read somewhere about showing people something familiar? Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yes. It is very nice. Thank you.
That was one of your award-winning buns, Mrs. Abernathy. You don't recognize it?
Award-winning buns.
Awkward pause.
Don't you recognize it?
You're not Mrs. Abernathy at all, are you? Get out of here, you lousy shapeshifter monster!
Can we not jail? Ah, you tried to show Mrs. Abernathy your own buns, revealing her to be a shape-shifting monster. Mrs. Abernathy!
Well, well, well.
Necromancer.
If it isn't the little girl who works the guard shed. I was hoping we'd meet again. I'd love to stay and chat, but I have a
3
rather
for 3 at the
important
moment.
meeting to attend.
Meet again? Did we meet before? When did we meet before? What does it say about necromancers? Okay, so bad. Is that just the book? It's just the book in a different format. Let's try with a question.
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confidential matter that doesn't concern you.
As a guard of the kingdom, you don't tell me what does and does not concern me. I tell you what does and does not concern me.
A backbone. Interesting. Foolish, but interesting.
Okay. Should we get out the bullwhip? I think one's going to start with the truth spray.
When I was a little boy and my powers were beginning to form, I had a budgie named Petey. Petey was my best, nay, only friend.
Aww.
When he flew full speed into the window and fell to the floor, my innate ability to rouse the dead awakened. Have I spent most of my adult life trying to hide these forbidden gifts? Yes. Do they come in handy when certain foreign visitors practice their ballet and decapitate a few chambermaids? Also, yes.
So... Can I give you a head? Nah.
Why does Praetor Kargan want to meet with you?
I'm feeling rather generous today, so I will tell you. The Marvog High Council, led by Praetor Kargan herself, are concerned. As ceremonial killings have become more and more common, their numbers continue to dwindle. With that in mind, the Empress reached out to me regarding the practice of necromancy to preserve the life force of some of these brave fallen souls.
Necromancy is a dark art. Isn't that bringing dead people back to life?
Oh, child, it is so much more than that. With knowledge of life and death, the future and the past both fold atop one another, connecting us to all of time and giving us the ability to foretell not only what has been, but what is to come.
Oh, you've seen this bit. Oh, cool. I don't know whether to let him through or not. No, I'm going to trust. We've had too many bad monsters. I'm going to trust. Also, we like the Kargan, the Praetor.
Praetor Kargan will be most pleased by this. You actually did your job today. Your parents must be so proud.
My dad, maybe. My mom's dead.
Would you like me to do something about that?
Ugh, just go.
Is it 4 stars? Is it 4 stars? No! Oh no! 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 I was doing so well. I'm gonna rewind. Dan's not here. I can rewind. Shh! Don't tell him.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the little girl who...
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by...
As a guard of the kingdom, you don't...
A backbone?
Truth didn't get us
Why
in
does
that.
Praetor Kargan want to meet...
With that in mind...
Necromancy is a dark.
Oh, child, with knowledge of life. I've told you my business. I've played your game. Why do you continue to bar my access?
Oh.
This necromancy stuff sounds pretty evil to me.
That is exactly the reason we need to enshrine the magical freedoms of the Mages Guild. Small-minded smaggles like you trying to dictate what we can and cannot study.
God damn it, don't steal stuff from that woman. Okay, well, you called me, you were rude, so... Deny. We're not going to put you in jail, you might hurt the werewolf.
You have no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic...
I mean, we like the praetor,
smaggle.
What's that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless beings such as you. You are a prime grade A example of a smaggle.
Yeah, shut up.
Dude, that's pretty weak.
No, it is not weak. It cuts to the core.
Nah, that's lame. Get out of here.
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
Sure, the praetor will understand. No! But we still didn't get... We did all that. We still didn't get 4 stars. We're just going to use all our rewinds on this guy. I think we need to do the truth spray and get the information about the animals and then deny him. And if that doesn't work, we'll just carry on and...
Well.
And what exactly is...
If you must...
Has a guard of the king...
A backbone? When I was a little boy, when he... Have I spent...
Why does Praetor Card...
With that in mind...
Necromancy is a...
Oh, child. With knowledge of life... You have no right to deny me.
What's that?
No, we're still gonna get the smaggle thing.
No.
Nah.
No! Okay, fine. We're not gonna get a perfect score. Tree!
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary tree monster?
Yes! Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you!
Wait, it said ants were just large. True neutral. Dangerous, but generally motivated with threat. Okay. Bark. Ooh, we deciphered. Okay, well, first we're going to talk to you, then we're going to decipher
Then
you.
what business would you say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters.
Not all are scary.
Okay. Bring. We're going to use a proper crystal. We need to...
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals. Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain. He was inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying Scary Tree Monster should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Okay. Well, that was useful.
So if people coming through your woods is bugging all of your plant friends, why didn't they all show up? Why just send you?
Plant friends got together and decided Scary Tree Monster should go. Scary Tree Monster was voted the scariest and strongest and can walk pretty well. So he was the one elected to stomp and thwomp.
Seems like you have a pretty democratic way of figuring things out in the woods.
Yes, but we must still be wary of the tyranny of the majority.
Okay, we're gonna let you in because, you know, I want to see you stomp and thwomp the government and run. And I've broken my 4 thingy streak anyway.
I believe in you, Scary Tree Monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
A little on the nose.
My choice will have consequences, but I can't 4 stars. God damn it, then it was just the other guy. Diverted the life path of a violent monster towards a life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. I like him. Oh. Hello.
I wish safe passage through this gate.
Okay. So I need to have a quick pause. So I will be back momentarily. I should have jailed that guy. Maybe that would have been better. Also, clearly some kind of elf and was at the goblin meeting.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
Is this Princess Desdemona or something? What have we got in the book? So we already had a shapeshifter. Could be shapeshifter. Not a forest entity. Not a goblin. Could be a red herring. Not lycanthrope. Not mole person. Okay, so. Come on, just give me something.
You've got a real mysterious, don't ask me any questions vibe going on? What's up with that?
I simply have nothing to state or claim. I just wish to enter.
Maybe it's the princess.
You know, I'd say you have a trusting face, but I haven't seen it yet.
And you won't.
We don't need truth potion. We got the bullwhip. We have no cause to use the bullwhip. Maybe we could have used the bullwhip on the necromancer guy. No, I think we should probably just should have sent him to jail, and now I'm regretting it. We should have put more in truth potion, maybe.
So, are you here for business or pleasure?
I'm here on business, which is mine and none of yours. Now, please let me pass.
Oh, you'd be surprised. What's technically my business. You know, me being a gate guard and all.
And you are doing your job admirably. Now will you please let me pass?
Third time's the charm?
So, have you heard the news about that missing princess? Pretty wild, huh? I wonder what happened to her. Princess Debbie... Doris...
Princess Desdemona.
I feel like it's the princess.
So you have heard of her?
I'm sure she will return in due time.
Or once her kidnappers demand a ransom.
Or once she has finished what she set out to do.
I don't know. I think a hoity-toity princess getting kidnapped for ransom is the most likely scenario.
Oh no, we said she ran away.
I think Princess Desdemona is a very strong-willed woman and would not be taken hostage so easily.
So you're saying it was a team of kidnappers?
Sure.
Okay, we will let the princess in. I'm sure we probably could have truth potions, but we didn't have any truth potion because we used it on the stupid necromancer guy.
Mystery woman, you may enter. I hope I don't regret this.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
What?
Make my reward tacos.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
We'll probably get tacos for life. Something about her made you think you trust her. It was the absence of information from her denying to answer any of your questions. Either way, tacos. We only got 2 stars for that. But we didn't have any truth serum. And I'm not rewinding the entire bloody day back to the guy to see if putting him in jail makes a difference. We just should have had 2 truth potions. Go into that one differently.
All right, there. It is done. 62,451! I've counted every single grain of rice in this bag. I also counted 14 bugs, 27 bottle caps, and 1 mouse skull. And you said I couldn't do it.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I did it anyway. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, you were just about to invite me into the sprawl.
I'm sorry, but it's almost sunrise, which means my shift is done. You'll have to wait until the next guard comes on duty.
It's almost sunrise? Oh, holy hell, I can't believe I spent another night wasted counting grains of rice! I'll come back tomorrow night.
Why not just wait until the daytime guard comes?
Because I can't.
Why not?
Because I said I can't. I blister in the sun.
I bet you do.
So long, child. Until the next time when you are unfortunate enough to have to work the night shift.
So long, obvious vampire dude.
With your night shift. Okay. We were so close. Well, we weren't. We got 3.5. Alright. And I like the fact there's no photo, because obviously vampires don't photograph. Werewolf, shapeshifter. No, it was a necromancer, but I wasn't sure how to confirm. Scary tree monster, and then the obvious, this is the princess. Who was at the Goblin Rebellion thing? So that is promising. Maybe she can do some real change. We don't have to work a day shift as well. Oh, hello.
It's you! What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
No. I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
So, no tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Desdemona.
Yeah. We figured that out already.
Princess Desdemona? Nah, I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Why split hairs? But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
I don't understand.
The cat?
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these two rival kingdoms.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom. They've never been good at listening to what I want, or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
Oh, I think he's an ass.
He's way higher maintenance than you seem to be. And he's an asshole. Nuff said.
And what about Praetor Kargan? What do you think?
I have doubts, but...
Look, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. But it sounds like she's got a lot of blood on her hands. I know their ways are different than ours, but come on.
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
Neither. Neither! Neither! Why is that not an option?
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
And you remind me of me too, if I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and do what's best for the kingdom.
What's best for the kingdom is not marrying them, but that wasn't an option. We chose Marva. I didn't choose any of them. They're clearly a... Oh, okay. They're clearly a vampire. Count Hydric Vampire. There's also a rated chiropractor. A whole night's worth of business. Negative reviews. Angry mob. Oh no! Is it like the tortures? Just one. Madly in love. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay then. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about this. Welcome back, Dan and Milo. Safe! Yay! Oh, they shanked him. Oh! That was... My god, this is like a roller coaster. It's like, oh my god! We kept everyone safe, we did what he asked, but he got shanked. But the shank was silver, and it miraculously cured him. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh no. He was attacked by a different werewolf, and he's cursed again. Oh my god. This poor guy. Stumbled back to his lavish lodgings, hungry and drunk. Burnt stroganoff. Oh, I made stroganoff today. He did remember the rage of a party. Promises he made to the Mages Guild. Oh, that's not good. Well, we're glad we didn't pick him then. Shapeshifter! Oh. Oops. I lost track of it. Oh dear. An unusually untalkative guardsman Cecil was trying to break his way into Sprawl's armory. Ah, okay. On the lookout, creature could be anyone. Wonderful. Yeah, we didn't manage to crack him. Oh, that sounds nefarious. I mean, I just wanted to, you know, get the extra star. And the star was not by letting him in. Yes, we totally didn't rewind. Contrived another way. Okay. Little gate guard proof. Scary tree monster! Obtain the necessary paperwork. Oh. Oh no! Oh! A small cog. Yay! Royal decree. Flashy game shows. Yeah. Yeah, we wanted to pick no one. And you support the rebellion. But that wasn't an option. The night shift. Completed level 5. Level 6.
And although the princess has come home, she is still remaining quiet on where she was during her missing time, but frankly, I do not care. She's got that look at me, I'm back attitude, and it reflects in her style. You know it. She was seen returning to the castle rocking those possibly was kidnapped leggings, all while sporting a I might have just run away and ran out of money hooded cloak. What do you think she's gonna be wearing at the wedding? No idea, but no doubt it will complement her chosen spouse's home kingdom. That's right. Princess Desdemona has finally made her choice, and it's Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. I knew it was going to be them. It was the obvious choice from the get-go. So obviously obvious.
I mean, we made it gay.
So long, Prince Phineas Pomp of the Bertrard Kingdom. You just didn't make the cut. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye.
Why are the Valley Girls on the radio?
Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Are we just stuck on the song repeat?
Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye.
Level 11.
See ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Okay.
Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. See ya, wouldn't want to be ya. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.
Okay.
See ya.
I think it's stuck in a loop.
So, she made her choice. Her life is filled with intrigue, and I feel like I am now somehow intertwined with her fate's path. Oh well, off to go see what the gang's up to.
Bye.
There's a note from Dad.
Excuse.
Back to the guard shed for me. Wait a minute, where's the chronometer? I always leave it right here. Nope. Not in or under there.
Someone stole the
It's not
chronometer.
in there. There it is. What's it doing under the bed? Spooky. I don't remember putting it there. Wait, what time is it? I don't want to be late. For a time machine, you'd think they could have at least put a clock on it somewhere.
Bye.
Day 6 is fun. Okay. I mean, I've seen Tenant a couple of times. It makes sense. More sense than
wretched endeavor
everything
has been a
everywhere all at
disgrace,
once.
Not only to Prince Phineas and myself, but to the entire history of Petrard. King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk will not sit idly by while their royal lineage is dragged through the mud.
Okay, dude. Cheer up.
Well, you know what they say. You win some, you lose some. All's fair in love and war. Other cliche sayings. Keep your chin up, Prince Phineas. You'll find someone.
Say what you will, your words and your sweet-smelling city will soon be drowned out by the musk of the sulfur mines of Petrard. May your home be exploded by a bottle of fine Petrardian fizzy.
Well, that's not great.
No. Excerpt from a Petrardian Book of Etiquette and Manual Politeness. General distaste for non-humans in Petrard. Any formal events elevated by the presence of elves. Dignity. Always dignity. Okay. Wedding Survivor's Guide to the Marvok. Guest centers were assaulted. Admiration was heaped upon people around me wearing war paint. The more hardcore, the better. Smell of meat and blood. Utilitarian, mostly treated as an afterthought. Okay. Reports indicate a dramatic increase in secret meetings and Rumley's revolution. To admit a goblin is to be hit with a 40 gold fine. Oh. Shit. The wedding's almost upon us. Have your eyes open for vendors and artisans making their way into the sprawl. Okay. That Wakandan prince I sent all my banking information to finally came through my share of the gold. Call me if you're in a pinch. Malcolm. Okay. Alright. 7. Okay, well, we'll give 2 truths. An X-ray. Nearly everything filled. Nice.
Michael!
Hello, Lil.
What? No more sparkly suit?
It was a rental. Besides, today I'm here in a different capacity, to help coordinate the royal wedding.
You have a lot of jobs, Mike.
And wedding planning is my least favorite out of all of them. Tell you what, why don't you be the wedding planner for the day? What do you think?
I think it's very irresponsible to get a 12-year-old girl to do 2 grown men's separate jobs.
All you have to do is choose the music, decorations, and food menu for the big event. It's simple. Just let in the one you like the best. Or the one you think the groom would like best. Or who the bride will like. I'm sure it's not really going to affect anything. Or it might. See, it's simple. Do you want me to explain it again? Okay, good. The only thing I hate more than wedding planning is talking about wedding planning. The wedding musicians will be coming by for you to choose first. Here's the gold. See you later, Lil.
Whoa. Okay, budget.
Whoa, this gig pays great.
The money's not for you. There's 3 choices for music, food, and decor, and each comes with its own price tag. The gold is the budget for the wedding.
Do I have enough money to just pick the most expensive choices? The most expensive choices are going to be the best, right?
Not necessarily. And no, you don't have enough. Anything over budget will have to come out of your own pocket.
I see.
But if there's any money left over, you get to keep it.
I see.
We're on a tight timeline, so keep an eye on your action points. You've got 4 per round, so that's talking to everybody once, or to 2 folks twice. You get the idea. Need that run by you one more time?
We got an extra action point.
Remember, you do the choosing. I'll be here to record your choice and keep track of the budget.
Okay, well, it's no biggie. Just choose the 3 most important elements of any wedding and try not to stress that it's a royal one. You got this.
Well, war paint, raw meat. Oh, heavy metal. Okay, so hardcore. Food, utilitarian food. Smell of meat and blood. Wedding battles, war paint. Okay, so can I just pick this guy?
Vlad Extreme here, mate. I know what you're thinking. What is the baddest, metalist bad boy of death metal playing some skint royal wedding? Well, I ain't here just to collect a big paycheck, mate. I'm here to stick it to the bourgeoisie and not take any of their crap, mate. Rock and roll all life long.
Hello, hi, hello. My name is Suzette Courgette, and I sing with my voice. I do the slow songs and the nice songs and some of.
That would have gone with the other prince.
Hello, young lady. The name is Jacob Fiddlestein, and me and my accordion here play all the polka conga you kids are so crazy about.
And if we want to
these
screw up
days.
the wedding, this would not work with anyone.
A 1 and 2 and polka conga 2 and 3 and polka conga 3 and 1 and polka conga. Hey!
Hey!
Hoy! I nearly winded myself there.
As it turns out, I left my amplifier on the bus, mate. It must be sitting there right next to all my awards and trophies, mate. So let's cut the fuss and let me through, right? Because as we all know, everybody likes the sound of what Daddy Vladdy is putting down. Extreme!
Have you made up your mind?
Yes. It's the most expensive, but it fits.
Extreme!
Good choice, maybe. I'll write this down and be back when the next group turns up. See ya, kid.
Well, if it isn't the Edward, the Great Magician. Got another group of brats to entertain? Where are you pulling a rabbit out of now?
I'm afraid I've put my days of magic and illusions behind me.
You got kicked out of the Magicians Union, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Seems people preferred the actual dark arts to my light entertainment. No matter though, I've got a new career now.
Working at your parents' garden shop?
Psst, they wish. I'm a wedding officiant. I'm here to officiate the royal wedding.
Really? You? I mean, you are?
I am.
No. No.
So it's the Edward, the wedding officiant now, is it?
Of course it isn't. Do you know how ridiculous it was for me to have the Edward the Magician as my name? It was so redundant. I can't believe nobody ever told me. 2 these? I must have looked like an idiot.
Well, when you put it that way.
So it's going to be the Edward wedding official.
So now it's just Edward the official officiant. With only 1 the, thank you very much.
Yeah, but don't you think...
It's the best name ever? I sure do.
We're gonna ring Malcolm.
officiant, eh? Quick, ask him what type of wedding altar I'm thinking of.
What kind of wedding altar is Malcolm thinking of?
A floral-covered chuppah?
The jester.
Wow, he's good. This guy should become a magician. Lock him in jail until he reconsiders his career path.
Really? But he used to be one anyway, so...
Just do what I say. The bride isn't the only one who's allowed to be unreasonable, you know.
I thought he was going to give us money. Oh.
What made you want to become a wedding officiant?
He doesn't fit with my wedding.
This morning, someone from the castle came into my parents' shop to place a big order of flowers for the royal wedding, and that's when I got to thinking. 1 3-hour course at the Elven Community College later, and here I am. It's my first gig as an officiant.
You weren't actually hired to officiate the royal wedding, were you?
Not technically, but maybe it's a detail they've left to the last minute and need someone desperately.
I don't think weddings usually work that way.
I will deny you. I'm not putting you in jail, though, because that's a bit cruel.
I'm sorry, Edward, but my gut is telling me not to let you in today. Something about you officiating the royal wedding just doesn't seem right.
If we were going for a joke wedding, then yeah.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. I didn't even technically have the job anyway. I was just going down to see if they needed...
The phone's ringing.
Hold that thought, Eddie. Hello?
Lil, listen up. Seems in all the chaos of organizing this wedding so fast, they forgot to hire someone to officiate the damn thing. Another menial task sent my way that I do not have time to bother with. Do you know anyone who could do the job last minute?
This has got to be a joke, right?
I never joke, Lil. That's when the enemy gets you. Find someone on the double and get them down here on the triple.
Well, Eddie, it seems dreams do come true. They forgot to hire an officiant and are looking for someone to work the gig. Think you got what it takes?
Oh my god.
Yes! Yes! 1,000 times yes! See, Mom and Dad? I knew hard work and persistence would pay off in the end.
You're still not wearing your specs, so you ain't going to be able to read the vow thingies.
Let's chalk this one up to dumb luck. Good luck, Edward.
Thanks again, friend.
We're not friends.
Oh my god. Are Edward and I friends?
We're not friends. He's weird. I don't like him. Maybe you should have called an advisor before they called you? I mean, I did. I called Malcolm. He said put him in jail. I'm not rewinding.
Hello there, I'm back. Onto the decorator
Cool.
candidates. I don't have to tell you how important the interior decorations and overall aesthetic of a wedding can be.
I didn't read that part right.
I don't have to tell you because I refused.
That
to
was
tell
Stryker
you.
anyway that called me.
Anyways, here they are. Take your shot.
I mean, yes, but I didn't want him to officiate, so why would I have called... War paint, hardcore, meat and blood, utilitarian afterthought. But nothing against non-goblin, against
Hello
goblins.
again, Mum. Thought I'd see my way down to do some decorating for the royal wedding. Ain't much of a decorating per se, but I got my cerulean blue, blood red, and cadmium green with me, so I had to go do something with them, I suppose.
Oh, it's the pole lady.
Hello! I've got some grand ideas, you know, for how the royal wedding should be. You might not know it, but I read all the latest wedding magazines down at the salon when I'm getting the old do done. And apparently what's in these days is meat.
Ooh.
Big bold slabs of meat on the wall. It gives things a real abattoir feel, so they say. So I guess I'd go with that.
Interesting. That is actually what we need.
Who am I, you ask? Only the editor of the biggest wedding magazine in circulation right now.
My
There's
God.
no one else who can do the royal wedding justice, darling. Surely you've seen my work.
I've seen your work.
Just don't look in last year's issue, darling. I went on a real tangent about slaughterhouses one night, and my team printed everything I said. Blame the Quaaludes. This year, darling, we'll do something daring. Daring and bold, darling. Can you feel it?
I tore a page out of the magazine for you to see. Just don't tell the salon.
Giant slabs of meat. But do I? I mean, I feel like I've made my bed, now I need to sleep in it.
Have you made up your mind?
That's the sweet smell of my successful design ideas, which will smell just like actual butchered hanging meat.
And it's set in stone. I'll write this down and be back with the next group. See ya, kid. It is I, Articulous Flamehands, a contestant you did not find worthy on the hit show So You Think You Can Save a Princess. Not going to lie, that really stung. In any case, I have a message to deliver to the High Council of the Mages Guild. So if there's nothing else, I will be on my way.
What is this message?
Oh, it is getting harder and harder for mages to communicate openly, so everyone is resorting to this secret message, cloak and dagger nonsense. Between us, there's talk of mages dabbling in the magic that dares not speak its name.
A lot of times, finger pointing can be a sign that there's more to the story than one side has to offer. Keep your wits about you.
How old are you again?
Old enough.
Secret messages? Secret messages, you say?
Hey, can I see the letter you're delivering?
Incredible! Let me see. Wait. What? No. This cannot be true. These renegade mages are more deeply embedded than I thought. I was sent to deliver this? Dear child, thank you for saving me from myself. I must flee and work to weed out the bad actors within the guild. Dark days lie ahead. Be careful. Your name was also mentioned in the letter.
Dun dun dun. Yay! Excellent. I'm happy with that one.
Alright, kid, can you feel it? We're almost done. This is the last hellish choice you'll have to make as a wedding planner. I, for one, cannot wait to be... Just hurry up and pick the food option for the wedding so we can get out of here.
I'm not allowed to leave.
Whoa!
Monty's has the soup. That's all I'm allowed to say.
Good afternoon. I am here today representing Catering Corp regarding a contract to provide the sustenance for the large gathering known as the Royal Wedding. Catering Corp is willing to provide the base amount of calories needed to sustain such a high-capacity event in return for appropriate remuneration. I am accompanied by samples of our food and a detailed list of ingredients available upon request.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Je m'appelle François Saint-Français, head waiter à la Chez de la Maison. We provide the finest and the fanciest of delicacies for the newly married royal couple and their guests.
Francois French. Head waiter at the home of the house.
Only the smallest portions for the highest prices, of course. Very chichi-pom-pom for the snootiest of people. A place someone like you or anyone you know would never get into, no matter how hard you tried.
Can we call Malcolm for money now? No. Obviously we're going with soup. Sorry, I'll ask more about the
Here's the
soup.
menu. Spoiler, it's soup.
The menu reads 1 appetizer soup, 2 entree soup, and 3 dessert soup.
Have
We're
you
going
made up
with
your
soup.
mind?
Yay, and I get 15 of my own.
We look forward to making it a super event. Get it?
Thank God this nightmare of a job is over. All the rest of you go home. Good choosing, kid. Well, at least I hope it's good. I wouldn't want to be the one responsible for messing up something like a royal wedding. Anyways, goodbye.
I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
Wait a minute. I remember you. You were the speaker at the, Viva la Gobolution.
Indeed, I was. Today, I understand that the doors to the Sprawl are closed to my people. You have a choice. You either let me in and incur the penalty, or you arrest me. I'm sorry that you are the one in this position, but I must take this stand. For the good of us all, Viva la Gobolution!
We just gained 50 from the wedding. Can we try Malcolm to get some money? We don't need money. It's probably not going to work.
I have no further statement to make beyond the following. I am a citizen of the Sprawl. I have nothing to declare on my person, and I demand to be allowed entry.
You know, there's a real hefty fine for letting goblins into the Sprawl. With the wedding coming up, security is at an all-time high.
I am a law-abiding citizen of the Sprawl. Why should my being a goblin impact the security of anything? I demand to be allowed entry.
We're going to let you in, mate. I just wanted to know if there was any way I could get some money out of you.
Intriguing. You seem to be caught between a rock and another equally hard rock. Tell you what, I'll take care of the fine if you let him in. I just gotta see what the GLA has planned.
That's what I was hoping. You know, what's the GLA?
What the heck is the GLA?
Goblin Liberation Army? Geez, you don't pay attention to these people at all, do you? It's just click, click, click with you, isn't it?
No, I pay attention. I didn't want to rat them out.
Are you part of this liberation army?
Founding member. Well, not really, but of course I know about them. I don't just sit down here reading and writing Yelp reviews for Monty's. Although I do that a lot too.
You'll pay if I let him in?
Bingo! Let me just find my wallet.
Okay. I'll take it. I was going to admit him anyway, but if Malcolm's going to pay.
You've got a lot of backbone, kid. You're standing on the right side of history today.
Vive la Revolution!
You should come by the GLA headquarters again sometime. On behalf of the entire GLA,
Actually gets to talk to you at a time.
Viva la Gobolution!
Yay. Viva la Gobolution! We got 4 stars. Yeah. I did exactly the right things there. Oh,
Where's
hello.
Hamish? I really don't have time for... say, you there, little girl? I need to get to the other side of the sprawl without delay. I need you to listen to me. This is time sensitive. I know you got your instructions, but it's important that I get going quickly.
Who are you and how do you know my dad?
I swear someone was supposed to give you guys a heads up that I was coming. Let me spell it out for you. I went to school to become an ice sculptor. My parents said, you'll never make a living at it. And they were right. Until the royal wedding, that is. This is my big break. I got the ice, I sculpted it. Now I have to deliver it. It's hot out. Just let me through so I can prove my parents wrong.
You've got a big old cart there. That's generally reason for me to be careful.
Based on the dripping I'm seeing, this is the last chance for me to make it there with my work intact. This is my goddamn party planning guild card. Thank you. Now can I go?
Yes, you know my dad. That doesn't mean anything. But if I X-ray, which is what I'm itching to do, it could melt and that would ruin the wedding. And I don't really
I can't
want to
thank you enough. Sorry for coming in hot. Weddings are the worst. If you can get close enough, take a look at my sculpture. I'll throw something in there just for you. Gotta go.
No, there we go. Yay. Though, do we really want this wedding to be a success? I mean, we're serving soup. Cecil hands Lil a letter. Thank you, Cecil. Gate guard. Your choices for Praetor Kargan's wedding have been deemed acceptable. Accept this gold as a token of thanks for honouring our ways. Kapla. Okay. Oh. I got a bloop. Dream Petradian wedding with soup. Yeah. Eh, 3.5 again. I made a lot of money this shift. That one I mucked up on. I didn't read the board properly. I helped him. I did good there. I did good there. Yeah, I just screwed up the first one. But we'll go with it. Uh-oh. Wasn't me.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
You think?
Salve il regno meo grata.
Hello there, little girl. Welcome to my realm.
I need to get out of here. And fast.
Quido Ruiz, curparum nudimus.
What's the rush? Stay and play a while.
Think, Lil. Think.
Hospices in hoc regno, a tulistina donna solita, hic requiritur immolatiu, tricis immortem vitare velis.
The levers do nothing.
Quia pueresa, non custoditus abira, pauca tantum momenta abis andaquam tu consuma.
This one doesn't work? Are you kidding me?
Non io cari, nunc facerem maliquida, si esem tibi. Ego sum dina, egeus meum cisio et similes homines
Can't do
inox
anything.
necabo. Num incipiam dedecam antiquam te imperficiam? Siga, bene. Decer, novem, octo, septem,
7,
6, quinque,
5, 4, 3. This is Latin. Trying to.
duo et demidium, duo, unum
Aha.
et dimidium, unus, gravissime non omnibus hoc facie, hoc extremum fato est refortende unde venistis. Ignosce haedus.
We can't. We got set on fire. I can't do anything. Literally, we are dead. A terrible demon killed you. Oops. And I'm on fire. I like being on fire. In the video game thing. Try again. Yeah, I know, but I couldn't do anything. The telephone wouldn't work. It's you again?
Think, Lil. Think.
Hospices in hoc regno, Turistina donna solita, hic requiritur imulatiu.
Can use the time turn and everything.
Velis.
I tried bullwhipping. Did you not see? I bullwhipped him for you.
Custoditus avir.
This is for Dan.
What the f was that? That was next
Language.
level.
We're gonna be hardcore.
That was terrifying and also incredible. Where was I just then? Was that a demon? I've never seen anything like that before. Nobody's ever gonna believe me. I'm gonna go down to the dig site to throw this stupid time machine down a deep hole. Okay, Lil, get it together. You can still do this.
You're concentrating on the Latin. I never learnt Latin, but it's similar enough to like Italian that. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay, we don't get a choice. We're going down to the dig site to throw it in a deep, deep hole.
You've gotta take it back. Got too real with your chronometer 3000 thing today. I don't want it anymore.
Hi, B. So nice to see you, B. Your paper in the Journal of Dwarven Medicine was a revelation, B.
Well, excuse me, but I was just pulled into what I'm guessing was a parallel dimension and was murdered repeatedly by a demon.
How unfortunate. I always wondered what the byproduct of St. Bartholomew Inglebrook's lunar incantation would have on the relationship between time and interplanar folding.
Oh, that was what the goblins were looking for.
Stop it. I don't care about any of that. Just take it back.
I'm sorry, I truly am, but we've come too far. I'm sorry I've been absent, but I've been watching, and the readings I've been receiving have been very promising.
I don't care.
But you would care if everything and everyone you knew and loved was at risk.
Wait, what?
Everything might seem like we're in a storybook, but open your eyes. We're on the verge of a civil war from inside the walls, and if you hadn't heard, the princess just pissed off some very powerful people. It is in your best interest to continue to help me with the device, because who knows when we will need to rewind time and something more important than which nobody you chose to send to the dungeon today.
I don't think I've sent anyone to the dungeon except the person that asked for it.
And you're here, after allegedly going toe-to-toe with an interplanar demon. I trust you.
Keep arguing.
This all sucks.
You're
This
right,
is beat.
but bigger things are happening around you.
I'm not gonna keep doing this forever. You and everyone else are gonna owe me a childhood, you know?
Keep helping me with the chronometer 3000, and we can see about making that happen for you.
And tacos. Okie dokes. Twisted Sisters, Garby Shop, going to Glar. We didn't get to look at anything or talk to anyone last time. Oh. Okay. Can I look at the board? Thank you. Tangle web of corruption and lies and some coupons. Okay. Hello. You have chips.
Hello? Hello? I brought the orange slices. Was today a regular meeting day or one of those top secret planning for what's going to happen at the princess's wedding days? Is anybody here?
I'm here?
Are you here for the meeting?
I don't think so.
Oh, then you can't have any orange slices.
Those aren't orange slices. Those are just the rinds.
I got hungry.
I feel you, mate. To play all over the sprawl. Viva la Gabelucion. It's amazing. This place is huge. Oh, hello.
What's this?
Gone back to where it started to find myself in light. We were apart for more than a lifetime, but now it will be right. Yes, remember to bring running shoes. Isn't it Hollow Knight? Isn't what Hollow Knight?
I have a feeling the GLA leader wrote that. At least, I'm sure that troll over there didn't. I wonder what it means.
Oh, Hollow Knight on the poster. I don't know. It looks like a goblin breaking chains. Okay, so we found that. That feels important. Okay, we didn't get to talk to any of the other people, but that seems important. Wielding nunchucks. I mean, sure. Let's go see Garby first. Because we have some serious cash. And hat. So you have a very appropriate hat.
It is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
I really hope there's a payoff with this hat thing.
You've been at this a while. You should have enough cash by now to...
I could probably sell this guy's face now, but okay. For now, let's upgrade the bullwhip. And give ourselves another crystal. That means that we can probably have like 2 on each. Which I think is sufficient for anything. Ah, hello, lady with head bag. Who have you got this time?
Ah, here she is. The little guardsman who spoke to the princess and secured the union between the Sprawl and the great Marvog Empire.
Yeah, you mean?
Yeah, I did. Told her just what to do and she listened to my every word.
I admire your complete lack of modesty. Modesty is such an ugly thing. Let us celebrate with a tankard of blood wine. Kapla!
Kapla!
I'm 12. I can't drink alcohol.
Haha, never fear. There is no alcohol in Marvog blood wine. Just blood. In a big cup called a tankard.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm a hard pass on that.
Haha, very well. There will be much blood wine at the royal wedding where the Sprawl and Marvog tie their fortunes together forever. Let us raise a glass to the gatekeeper who brought us all together this day.
I know, right? Kapla.
Kapla.
Did a mouse sneeze somewhere? Come, child, louder and with fury. Kapla!
Ha!
Too furious, far too furious. We are not at war. Be careful shrieking like that. But as we say in Marvog, better to be too furious than not to be furious at all.
I'm exhausted.
I shall now recite the Marvog Pledge of Unwavering Loyalty, as is our custom.
And that's my cue to leave.
Rejected film title.
Today's cocktail special is not relevant to you, Lil. Sorry. And we just ran out of milk. Sorry again.
Lil, can you be on the lookout for a health inspector? They can look like anybody. How about you whistle if you think you've identified one?
I can't whistle.
Well then scream health inspector at the top of your lungs.
I'll see what I can do.
Is there anywhere else? Ah, Star. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, GLA headquarters, garbage shop. Okay, well, tavern, I guess. We'll go to bed and call it a night. And then check the achievements.
I think I've done everything I need to do.
Because I need to hit the hay. Edward, the official officiant, was officially offered the gig to preside over the royal wedding. He might make a critical mistake. Edward, we don't care what you do in life, just don't become an amateur children's birthday party magician. At least Mum and Dad would be pleased. Articulous Flamehands panicked at the discovery of the contents of the letter being charged to deliver to the Major's Guild and raced home to his tower. Once safe behind the magical wards, he conjured a ferret to eat the letter so no one else could be burdened with the truth of what the Major's Guild was planning for the sprawl. Sadly, because he knew he lacked the strength or skill to continue while burdened with the disturbing information, he cast a selective memory spell on himself, causing the Mage to completely forget about the letter and its contents forever. With a wave of his wand and a muttered incantation, Articulus became blissfully ignorant once again. But you know who didn't forget the letter? The ferret! Articulus conjured to eat the evidence. The surprising literate animal managed to catch quite a bit of it before he polished the papers off. How was it supposed to live its ferret life now, knowing what it knows? Sure, it was only a foot-long, charismatic little predator with the body of a chubby weasel. He was no chicken. The ferret knew he could inspire others to take up arms at his side, not just rodents and mustelid warriors, but the sky creatures too. With their combined strength and superior numbers, they could easily conquer anything the Mage's Guild would throw at them, and the sprawl would be saved. Step 1. Regurgitate the letter. Unfortunately, the sound of a wretched ferret caught the attention of Articulus. Thoroughly mind-wiped, the Mage had zero recollection of why he conjured the ferret in the first place, but he was damn sure it wasn't so it could throw up on his nice rug. The Mage unsummoned the ferret before it could get the contents of its stomach up, and as a result, the fate of the sprawl remained uncertain. Okay, the enigmatic goblin walked through the gates of the sprawl and disappeared. Either he had gone completely unnoticed or was adept at losing anyone who would seek to follow. His fate is yet unknown. Chuck! Slippage of the art sculptor did not reach the refrigerated storage depot at the palace before the hot sun rays significantly deformed her masterpiece. However, upon removing its protective sheet, she has to admit from certain angles, her melted work had become quite a stunning example of the Caledonian new Baccarat movement. She wasn't sure how work would be perceived the next day, so to distract herself, she made her way to her favourite club in the little ogre town neighbourhood that catered to female of all species, who tended to have red spiky hair, badass tattoos, copious piercings, and loved to dance the night away while listening to dwarven heavy metal music. Timon, nonquam critorem verat sicut custos lil, qui pacem coram ioel di apparat. Verbum non intellexit dicens, e tandem eum deo evanescere. Potuit sin omni experienza ti honesti sumus. Il diem asperam habat e celt non melior factus e ab aliqua puella per intervalla interclusa ut diem sum tenera possit navi quorum dam. Exactly. If you hadn't guessed, I don't know how to speak Latin. Woohoo! Bloops! Wedding planner. Level 7. Okay.
Good morning! You're listening to The Morning Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm Dodger, joined by my new co-host, The Quack. For those of you wondering where the ham is, well, it turns out he got an invitation to the royal wedding happening today. Of course, he won't be wearing a tuxedo. He'll be in head-to-toe honey glaze. Well, if you don't like the jokes I tell, you can do it yourself. I told the producer I refuse to work with a duck.
Okay. Okay, so level select. There are 12 levels. And we have done 6. So we've done half the game. Which is odd because I swear the so what says 59%? It said 25% when I started. It's now 59% when I feel like I've done 50, so the last level must be quite short. Okay, let's have a quick look. We've got 11 achievements. We did manifested a magnificent Marvat matrimony. We empowered Beverly. We chose Neil. No fatalities. And we encouraged Beverly. I'm not sure that is a good thing. So, yeah. There is a, 5% chance that one of my RTDLs unlocked. I'm not really holding up hope. We may be pondering the 3 that I have left, because I've only got 3 left. I've done pretty damn good on my RTDL this month. Nothing scanned. Yes, that doesn't mean I didn't get. Just means it's not scanned. But as I said, 5% chance. Coffee Talk is one of them, yeah, but I have to do another playthrough, and I'm sort of meeting those ones out because Game Pass quests. Though they changed the thingy. Did I use a reveal? No. I've got 3 reveals and 2 rerolls, so, you know. I haven't used anything yet. And I got to 22. I'm pretty proud of myself. Pretty proud. But anyway. That's it for today. I feel like we'll do a full playthrough, so we've probably got 1-2 more streams. Yeah, Gauntlet's really changed it. The whole, let's just get a whole new list because you got one thing. It's working out quite well. Because usually I get like 10 done and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm bored now, I don't want to do the rest. Whereas this time it's been like, oh, well, you know. Because I've completed 5 games, so. You're on 21. Oh, I'm 22. Oh no, you were trying for it and you didn't get it yet. And it looks like Jesse didn't get whatever he went for quickly. I can't believe you filled in his whole sheet for him. The first time I filled in my sheet was like literally because I've got 3 left. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm really enjoying Lil Guardsman. That's an ideate Xbox game. If you want to hear the blurbs, then go watch the first VOD. You'll also get the beginning of the story, which gives you the whole time machine thing, in case you were wondering what the heck was going on this time. So, yeah. I don't know. It is. It's bedtime. So, thank you everyone for watching. Really appreciate it. I will catch you tomorrow. We are going to be doing Talos co-stream with Jesse, hopefully. I have assumed not confirmed, so I should probably confirm before I go to bed as well then. But it was mentioned, so I just sort of ran with it. Anyway, yeah, no, you're right. So yeah, I've been Joe, otherwise known as Angel SK. Catch you later. Bye.